What's going on, everybody? The Germ here. Today's going to be about Bundt cakes and video games. Who doesn't love cake and video games? You know, I haven't been here in a while. Nothing Bundt cakes. I haven't been here in a while. I got a coupon via email for buy one, get one free Bundt cakes. And yeah, that intrigued me to come here and get some cake, because who doesn't love cake? All right, these are the cakes here. I don't know, I went very boring. I went with classic vanilla. I don't know, you can't go wrong with classic vanilla carrot cake. Just 2 classic vanillas, these are good. That silly lady in there that worked there, she said, "Do you want a receipt?" I said, "Look at this belly. Does it look like I've ever returned cake before? I don't return cake. I don't need a receipt. I'm gonna eat it all." Actually, I got 2 of them, so one's for my daughter. All right, we're gonna go over to GameStop today. I think we're gonna go to 2 GameStop, the retro one and the regular one. A friend of mine works, well, she's become a friend of mine, works at the one GameStop, and they got some cool stuff in. And I didn't know one of these games, and I thought it looked pretty funny and cool, so I think I'm gonna pick it up. Now I know this isn't video game related, but Chili Willy, I know the guy that owns this truck. He had a bunch of trucks. He had some cool trucks, but I've been trying to get out of them for a long time. Some stickers, especially the older ones. But look at this, Sonic the Hedgehog. This is always my favorite, the Screwball. And there's like some Mario ones. I want like some of the old Mario ones, the Ninja Turtles, the Sonic one. Those are cool. It would just be neat to have the stickers. I think they're kind of cool. When I went to the toy show in the previous video in Danbury, somebody was selling the old ice cream stickers. I thought those were the coolest things. I would love to have those. Of course, everybody's got to be making a lot of noise today. Motorcycle went by. I had to redo the clip, and now somebody's running a leaf blower. On our way to the GameStop, there's 2 of them. There's one outside the mall, and there's one inside the mall. I don't know why. They're like walking distance from each other, although I would never walk to the location. So here is GameStop number 1. This is our retro GameStop. And there's the Switch 2 advertisement. This would be cool for anyone looking back at this like 10, 15 years from now and going, "Oh, look at the Switch 2 releasing 2025. But right now that is current as of the film in the video. All right, we got some PSP games. Oh, Ace Combat. Always like these Combat. I don't know if I have this one. I like flying games. I might pick this up. I'm gonna have to double check, see if I have this or not.
For Doom, the Dark Ages, for the...
Got some other PSP games. You don't see these too often. PS2, we got Orange County Chopper. That's always fun to see. I think I have the second one of these. I think they came out with more than one of these. It was $5.95 at Dragon's Den, which used to be a store near us, but now it's $1 more, or for pro members, 65 cents more. Not relevant anymore. Sorry, guys. They were local to us here in the area. Hudson Valley, New York. Not really seeing anything that I need. Really don't buy a lot of the PlayStation stuff. I usually look at the Nintendo stuff. Resident Evil. I have all these. Can't say I played through them all, though. Some Wii stuff. Of course, all the Just Dances. Excite Truck. Excite Truck. Interesting. Not Excite Bike. It actually looks like that could be kind of cool. Oh, it's a Nintendo publication as well. You know, I might pick that up for $8. All right, we are going to pick this up. Complete in box. Don't have it. I am going to play this. Not going to pick up the Excite Truck, although it did look cool. Not complete in box, but look at these trade-ins. They got some trade-ins coming in. And they get, who would trade in Killer Clowns? Come on, guys. That's a great game. It's so fun. I love Killer Clowns. Shut up. I like that game. Other thing, let's see if they refilled the Simpsons stuff. Probably not. No refills on the Simpsons stuff. Although they're displayed much nicer this time. Should have bought them the time I saw them. The phone. They got the phone. Oh, I got my game dropped. That's normal. got my change. We got 5. It has tax on it. 6. It's a quarter. Another quarter. It's 50 cents. 10 cents. 5, 6, 6.66. I don't know. All right, very cool. Got my Ace Combat. Said I was gonna play this tonight, but the chances of actually playing this tonight are probably pretty unlikely. I can't believe my change was 6.66. That's funny. Nothing crazy that I wanted there today. They had some PSP games, which was unusual. I've seen Dreamcast games in there once, but nothing awesome. Been looking for GameCube stuff, 64. Have gotten a 64 console there before. I got one of the fantastic ones there. I think it was the purple one. Is that grape? Or was it blue? Might have been blueberry. I don't remember. Regardless, got that, you know, I check every week when I'm off, which is Thursdays. Sometimes it's a hit, sometimes it's a miss. I wouldn't consider this a hit or a miss. This is just, it's all right. Over at the mall now, the local mall, Poughkeepsie Galleria for me. Walk through Best Buy. I always look through the game section, although I don't think there's really anything that's too exciting. These cool little, I don't know, what are these, Pollard covers? Is that what these things are called? Of course, I need to check out the Nintendo display. Nothing's changed, it doesn't look like. Still, as of the film of the video, the Switch 2 is not out. There's the Switch Lite, and then coming June 5th. Hey, by the time you guys see this video, Switch 2 might be out. It's kind of sad. This is what we're down to. It used to be a 16-foot section here for the Switch section. Now it's down to 8 feet. They did this a couple months ago. You know, I think they're really getting away from physical releases. But you can see the Nintendo World Championship is still up there. I thought those were going to be hard to get. Apparently not. I do wonder what the planogram looks like for Switch 2. Are they going to have half Switch 2? How's that going to work? Jurassic Park Collection. That's cool. That's from Limited Run. That was a distribution title from Limited Run. It's got a bunch of different games on it. The Genesis version, the Sega Genesis version, the Game Boy version of it. Still get that. Yeah, Limited Run used to sell games at Best Buy. Their partnership is now over. But they still will probably get the distribution titles, just not the numbered releases. Nothing cool or exciting in Best Buy. I miss Limited Run selling games there. It was cool to find a random pickup here and there. That was neat. We're gonna head over to GameStop, then run over to Target real quick and see if we find any Simpson figures. Hopefully restock them. They're hard to find, man. They're really hard to find. And here we are at GameStop. The girl works here is awesome. She's a good friend of mine, and she doesn't know we're coming in right now, so let's see if she's got anything cool. All right, we got permission to film in GameStop by my very good friend. Would you say we're good friends?
I'd say we're pretty good friends.
Yeah, we're pretty good friends, although we haven't hung out.
No, we haven't hung out. I haven't had time.
Allie. So, Allie, we were talking about Switch 2s off camera.
Yep.
And I stood in line at this very store for a Switch 2.
How was that experience?
It wasn't bad. Well, good and bad. I mean, it was fine. It went fine. You know, there was only one person working. Let's be realistic.
It's like that all the time, though.
But that's not your fault, their fault, whatever. It's ours. I get it. I work at a business as well. It's hard to get people. Mm-hmm. I think I showed up here 15 minutes. I know it's varies per store. Mm-hmm. Before the store opened.
Only 15 minutes?
I think it was 15 or half an hour. Do you remember what I told you? I thought it wasn't very long.
Yeah, it wasn't very long. I think you said it was at max like 30 minutes. Before.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. And I ordered a Switch 2. It was no problem. I left my $50 deposit, and it took about an hour to get to the register. I thought it was a cool experience. You know what? Because I had people on that video comment about, I just bought online from my comfort of my kitchen at midnight. Yeah, but I want the experience.
Well, I think the online portion, at least for GameStop, their website, like the website kept crashing.
Oh, wow.
And so that's why I always just told people, like, if you're going to pre-order anything, do it in store because the website's not guaranteed. As long as you come in store, you're at least guaranteed your copy.
Right.
So with the pre-orders, especially for the console, like, yeah, it was a big event, and it's gonna be an even bigger event when it first originally comes out. So.
But we were lucky. We're lucky in this area because I was just talking about it when I went to the retro store, which is right outside the mall, and like I could literally walk here probably within 10 minutes. I wouldn't, but we have 3 GameStops in such a small area.
10 miles.
Yeah, so it's very unique to be able to, you know, spread that out, and for each store to get a few Switch 2s, you got a good chance. But how many Switches that day did you guys have at this store?
So we had a total of 65. All of them were pre-ordered. I had one guy come and cancel his.
No way.
Yeah, I had
Seriously?
one guy come and cancel his.
Did he say why?
He didn't really give me like a reason. He was just like, yeah, I changed my mind.
How's that work? Does that become available?
It does.
No way.
Yeah. So
how long did that take to resell that?
No, so the pre-order doesn't become available. I'm still going to get allocated the 65 that I originally had, but I'm only technically holding 64 pre-orders.
Wow.
So anything after that 64th will be available to the public at launch.
So how many are you going to get extra?
I should be.
That's cool.
I don't know how much, like we won't know, and we're not supposed to give away like that.
Yeah, sure.
Amount,
yeah.
But I do know that we will have more.
Because you know it's funny, Best Buy and Target both have announced that they're doing it. They're going to have extras that day of launch, which is going to be interesting because they're doing midnight releases. I don't know if you guys are doing midnight releases
or not. The mall location's not. However, my
that's of course.
I know. The mall location will not. However, we will be doing pre-rings. So you're allowed to come in the day before and basically pay off your Switch. That way, on the day, the June 25th, you're able to come show me.
June 5th.
Or yeah, sorry, June 5th. You're able to come in with your receipt, prove to me that you paid it off, and just pick it up. You won't have to go through the whole process of the transaction again. My 44 location will be holding a midnight release that's available to everybody in the public. On June 4th, going into June 5th, I will be open for a total of 48 hours.
Wow.
So we're not closing down between 8 o'clock on June 4th to midnight.
Wow. So I pre-ordered the wrong store.
Hey, even if you pre-ordered here, you're still welcome to come and hang out. We're going to be doing a Super Smash tournament.
Oh, yeah?
So I'm going to bring my Switch and all of my stuff. And
cool.
We're going to have a fun time.
And what about giveaways? Is there any, like, do you know if they're going to have any giveaways for the release? I know Best Buy mistakenly, I don't know if you saw that, they mistakenly showed there is a release, like they're giving something extra, like a pre-order bonus.
I know that if you ordered, hi.
Mailman came. So pre-orders. Is there any pre-order bonus or what?
So when you pick up your pre-order, you will get a free Switch tempered glass. So when you pick it up, there is one stipulation: you have to get the warranty for 1 year. But the warranty does protect your Switch. It is a new run console, so it's always recommended because it's a new console. Things can happen.
Could be like the Xbox 360, the red ring of death.
That could happen. So if you do decide to get the warranty, you'll get a free Switch cover as well.
Okay, interesting. Cool. Well, we look forward to it. They know what I came for. You and I texted a little bit.
We did.
And she sent me some games they got, so I want to check out what they got. They got some stuff. They are not the retro store, but she's got some stuff. This is cool. So I never knew about this game. Elle, you ever play this game?
I have not.
I actually looked into it, and it looks so ridiculously stupid but fun that
that's typically how it goes.
I want to buy it.
It's kind of like Dukes of Hazzard, is it not?
It's really weird. It's kind of like I mean, look at this. It reminded me of
what's the guy's name?
Dang, what from Dukes of Hazzard?
Austin Powers?
Mike Myers?
Maybe Mike Myers.
No, you know who what it reminded me of is Burnout.
Yeah.
You ever play Burnout?
I have played Burnout.
But it's weird. Like, look at the back.
You do stunts.
Look at the back cover. Look at this. Look how ridiculous. Like, isn't that ridiculous?
That's crazy.
It's absurd. But yeah, this is some of the things they got in. I don't think I'm going to be purchasing everything. I'm definitely getting those 2 games. But Zelda DX. I'm not a Pokemon fan, but I do collect, so it's weird. I'll never play this, but interested. This, I actually thought I had a case. I don't, so I definitely don't want that one.
Okay, I might. Hold on.
Well, I was trying to fill the cases I have. Kirby.
Oh, I see.
And I have a lot of memories with this. I actually just bought this at PAX for the Switch. But it's a very reasonable price, and I might be buying this one. While she's looking in the back, we're gonna check out the Simpsons stuff. They got the Marge. I saw this from the side. I got all excited. I was like, oh, maybe there's some other ones. There's Homer. And yeah, that's basically it. Unless something else. Oh, there's Radioactive Man over here. There's Hope. There's Hope. I'm never gonna finish my Simpson collection. So here's all the stuff that Aldi got in her store. We got Kirby Superstars for the DS. I actually have that complete box. I was hoping to complete some games. I have a bunch of empty cases for Mario Kart 7 for the, what is that, for the DS? So I thought that was one of these cases. Don't need that one. She's got Zelda DX. I think that was at $30. And there was Pokemon Trading. And oh my god, what is all this?
These were the ones that I sent pictures of.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this was the only NES game. This is weird. Did this all come like together?
Yeah, like a lot of this came from like one person.
Gauntlet.
The DS games all came from one dude.
Dude.
These are all
look at
DS
that. NES
games.
controller and everything.
And Vita games.
She's got a bunch of Vita games. Nothing
crazy.
Yeah, nothing cool or crazy, right?
Yeah.
But you know what's funny is I think these are funny. That they have Call of Duty on the DS, but they never put it on the Switch once. How is that possible?
Because they realized how bad it was. Have you ever played one of those games?
No, I didn't.
Dude, it's like watching 8-bit.
I did play it on the Vita though. I didn't think it was that bad.
It wasn't bad on the Vita, but the DS, it was almost like 8-bit.
No, not on the Vita. We don't have it here. But Toy Story, Namco, got some not exciting games. Sonic Colors, bunch of SpongeBob games. I hate SpongeBob.
That's mean. What did I ever do to you?
Rayman for the 3DS, but probably no case.
No case.
A lot of these come in loose. This I don't understand. Everybody threw away the cases.
Well, because what they do is like they'll put them all in like the travel cases.
Oh, that's right.
And so they don't carry around the case, and then mom, dad, or whoever throws out all the cases.
Yep. You know what's funny? I went to a yard sale once, and all the cases were empty, and I bought all the cases. And they're like, "Yeah, we don't have any games, but we have the cases." She's like, "You can just have those." I was like, "Oh, I gotta give you something for them." I was like, "Here's like $5 or whatever." I don't know, because eventually I'll fill them in. Let's see what else we got. We got some PlayStation 3 games. It's cool that GameStop's doing this now. Batman, Little Big Planet, Crash. You guys know I love Crash Bandicoot. I think almost every Crash Bandicoot that exists now. So
this was
Killzone 2.
You were talking about.
Oh my God! Yes, Burnout. Game is the best.
Hello.
The best game. Oh my God! You haven't played Burnout? Fantastic game.
Not a lot.
Fantastic game. So fun. It's not the same anymore. Like on the PS4 and 3, this game sucks. But now, awesome. I mean, back then it was awesome.
I've heard it.
No, it didn't power. I don't know if it's charged or not. But yeah, you got a PSP, and that's cool. How much is the PSP? Do you remember? I don't really need a PSP, to be honest, and I'm actually surprised. We're gonna scan it. Let's see. How much?
80.
$80.
It's a 3,000.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good deal or not anymore. It does have the charger.
No idea.
But yeah, we don't really need a PSP. It is cool to see, though. It is cool to see that come in.
I have the.
Okay, here's some other games. Kirby's Dream Land 25 and got Paperboy, which I'm shocked I don't have Paperboy. Oh, it's Paperboy. Okay, cool. Yeah, how much is that one?
Paperboy 2.
Scan it.
$10.
$10. All right, we're gonna put that. I'm gonna buy that.
Okay.
Where's my pile? This one. This is not what I'm not buying. You said these are bad.
I mean, it's like playing 8-bit.
Okay. I like 8-bit, but not Call of Duty.
We're not gonna take those.
This one was 30, I think. This one we're not gonna get this just because we don't need it. If it was cheap, I see these at yard sales.
This is 35.
35. Oh my God. All right, this is the pile I'm going with. We got Paperboy 2, Roller Coaster Tycoon, which is I love Roller Coaster Tycoon, but I think this game is not good because I haven't seen any of them that get good reviews. We're gonna get Flat Out because this game looks ridiculous. Never played it, but I'm looking forward to playing it. And whoever played it obviously loved the game because they bought the second version. Yeah, and you know,
these came together.
The cover art, man, on this, it looks awesome. The games look like they're in good shape. I thought they looked good. What do you think? I think they look alright.
For a PS2 game?
Yeah, we can always resurface them. And yeah, I like this. I'm gonna play this. It looks stupid, ridiculous, and fun.
You gotta take a All right, so for the 4 games that you have, they actually qualify for the 4 for $30.
Sweet.
So you get them all for $35.
Dang, I saved some money. Yeah. Plus, do I get pro discount on top of that, or is that's included in it?
No, so it takes the better of the 2 deals.
Okay, gotcha.
So yes, you still have your pro discount, but it took the better deal where you got the 30.
Nice.
And then, are we doing the protection? 50% off.
Unbelievable. I get 50% off if I buy the pro protection? I get 50% off the games?
No, you get 50% off the protection.
All right,
so they only show up to like 10%.
She's doing her job, guys. She's doing her job. I know you know the answer to that. You don't have to say it out loud.
You're fine.
Still love you. Okay, so side note, we did some pin trading and stuff. I gave Allie some pins that belong to my mom. I don't want them. You know, they go better to you. And you were telling me a story about 2000.
Okay, yes. So my sister was actually born in the year 2000.
This is actually kind of cool.
She was born on February 29th of 2000. So technically, in legal terms, she is 25 years old. But if you go by actual year, she's only 5.
Oh my God. Does your 25-year-old sister act like a 5-year-old?
No. I mean, kind of, but she's my sister.
That'd be kind of funny.
But it's funny because I picked the Walt Disney pins that he has for the year 2000 because she was actually, my mom went into labor and we were at Walt Disney in the year 2000.
Wow.
So even though we lived in New York, she was actually born in Florida.
That's cool. So was I.
And
Me and
so
your sister have something in common.
Yeah. So she actually, like, these are for my sister.
Awesome.
So
well,
I'm really
I hope that
excited
your sister enjoys them.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Thanks for being in the video.
Yeah, of course. Thanks, guys.
Well, everybody, I hope you all enjoyed this video. GameStop, nothing but cakes. Did a little video games and cakes today. Allie's super cool. Love her. She's great. And this is why I go to physical stores, because you meet people and get to interact with them. Allie's awesome. I'll see you guys in the next video. And Allie, thanks for your participation. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.